And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. What do we have on him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in is the speedy Mason Wynn. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And this one is off and running. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. This one in the air, right field. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The pitch. Yeah, there's the strike.
1-1.
The 1-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that one fouled off. Go-ahead run at second, and you can feel the tension here in the ballpark. Swings through that one.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Got him swinging. Here's Nolan Gorman. And misses inside. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. kicks and deals. Wynn stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Kyle Gibson. And Siggy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Kyle Tucker stands in now, looks at that one inside. Right through there for a strike. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Yeah, the count 1-2. Cut and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Alex Bregman stands in now and watches strike one. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. 1 out, base is empty. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. And that one cutting but missing down low. Man at first, 1 away. And downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And here it comes. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one missing low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bird.
Jeremy Pena in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Now a chance for Jeremy Pena. Fouled off. He was late. And a good eye there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Fought off foul. Outside. One out. Runners at first and second. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Now we check out the Astros lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Kyle Tucker.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Jake Myers in the box now. Takes strike one. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Houston, here's Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Here's your 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Back to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now it's back Carpenter.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Just missed. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. With a chance to score first. And this crowd really locked in right now. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Ivan Herrera to bat next. Righty delivers. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's Ivan Herrera, having a lot more success on the road this season. In there, and it's 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And the right-hander deals. That one's in there. And it's 0-2. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Dave, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
This is Dylan Carlson. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. 2 down. But a hitter coming into this one swinging a hot bat.
The center fielder, Michael Ciani.
Now batting Michael Ciani.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First and second, 2 down. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Houston, here's Mauricio Dubon.
The second baseman, Mauricio.
So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Vic Caratini at the plate. That one missed. The wind of the pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Jose Abreu up to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And the righty deals. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Just misses there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Chas McCormick waits on deck. Caratini at first, 1 gone. Outside, and that is ball 4.
The right fielder.
First and second, 1 out. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Kyle Tucker. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And fouled off. That misses. Now 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
This one in the air, center field. Ciani grabs it on the run. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, we finally have a score in this ball game. Sac fly, nice job of manufacturing a run, and that could end up being a big run at this rate.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and these fans are into it. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Two outs. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Hit on the ground to the right side. He handles it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Astros 1 and the Cardinals 0. top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Hauls it in for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So up next, Alec Burleson. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
4 runs already in the frame. The crowd really making some noise.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
On the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Goldie at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
On the corner for a strike. And a count 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park, here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. The 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
3 balls, no strikes.
And he deals. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
Full count.
The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. in danger of losing the combined no-hitter.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pena. His home and away splits there. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Kicks and fires. Runner on the move. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Fastball for a strike. 2-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball down the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
And the batter now, Jake Myers. He swings and fouls one off. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And this crowd making their presence felt. Under it makes the catch. 1-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And it's 1-2. And another ball. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three-two now. Got it by him for the K.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Caratini in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. One fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Just misses. 1-2 to count. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Really stayed true on that swing, and it wasn't an easy pitch at all. Lefty on lefty. It was a little down, a little bit away, but she committed to it. Her shoulder stayed square to the plate, and she didn't try to pull off that ball at all. That's why it jumped off her bat.
And here it comes. In the air, left field. And it drops in. And that extends the inning.
That was a really nice at bat. Made him work pretty hard out there on the mound.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Abreu at the plate now. That's ball 1. Ground ball left side. That ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nolan Gorman. Verlander back to work. That catches the corner.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. That one in there across the letters.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Arenado takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. But misjudges this one, and it falls. And the crowd on its feet.
Ball 2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball
That
3.
one misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Runner on at first with one gone. Matt Carpenter next up for the Cardinals. That's a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
Arenado leads off first with one away.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
One out left for the Cardinals. And now here is Ivan Herrera. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs.
Ball, no.
Foul ball. Verlander is just one strike away. Just missed.
I got to say, Truist Park has a nice old school feel to it, especially with those great views of the skyline over the outfield walls. And they specifically designed the seating areas to get more fans as close to the field as possible.
Ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.